Hi, my name is Pam and I'm with Product Reviews by Pam, and today I'm doing a review of the Pyle wireless portable PA system that you can see here. I'm a swing dancer and I'm also a swing dance teacher. I teach beginner swing dancers, so I'm always looking for something like this that I can use to make the experience for my dancers and my students a better one. And when I got a chance to check this out, I thought this was going to be perfect for a couple reasons for myself. Number one, I have a class on Thursday nights where the system that they have in that room is a little bit weak for my needs, and I can actually place this exactly where I need it, and it's a lot louder and has a lot better bass. And also, when I bring in pros from the outside, we use a larger room that has a bad echo, and you can't hear what the person's saying a lot of the time. So I want something where we can use a PA system for them to be able to use with a wireless headset. So I thought maybe I could get a headset for this, but I'll get onto that in a minute. So anyway, basically this is an all-in-one inclusive set or unit. It has a lot of really great features. It has a Bluetooth, it has built-in battery, which is really great because you can play this off with it not actually plugged in for several hours at least. I actually had it in my class a couple nights ago and ran it for about 2 hours with it Bluetoothing to my tablet, and it still was going strong at the end of that evening. So I really like that particular feature. It also has mic talkover, which I'll show in a little while. You can record to a USB or to a small SD card. It has flashing lights if you're into that kind of thing. I don't care about that. It uses MP3, USB, SD cards, and also has a FM radio. And another really nice feature is it has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks. Actually has two of them if you're actually wanting to use the real headphones. It comes with a handheld mic, and also the other thing that's nice about this is it's portable. It has, and again I'll show that in a second, has a handle and wheels for easy portability, and it's actually quite light. Another thing I do like about it is the sound is not bad for this kind of a price point for a speaker. If you want really, really good bass, you're going to have to spend more for it, but that's to be expected. So for my needs and for my classes and stuff like that, this actually has some pretty decent sound. So I'm going to get on to some of the features and show you what this thing can do. So here's some of the features for you. It has all the normal things here for your treble, bass. This is your microphone volume, and also for echo, which helps to balance things out a little bit. Has the typical forward, backward, and pause right here. You can have a record or delete if you're actually doing recordings. Got your equalizer here. This is for mic priority, so that if you have music playing and you're doing karaoke and you want your voice to come over the top of the music, the mic will come over the top of the music. And then this is for the flashing lights, LED lights. This is your volume control here. These are the two mics. Then you have your USB. You have a line in, which is really useful if you want to hardwire your device right in and get really good clarity. It says here TIFF card, but it can use a micro SD. This is for your headphones. This is where you plug in to charge it up. Now I've got it charged up right now. You can see that it's got a blue light going right now. If it needs charging and you plug in, it'll be red. So I'm going to pull that out right now. And then there's your on, off. So yeah, that's all the different features. Oh, a couple other little things real quick. There's your antenna for the FM, and your handle. It's really useful. It actually comes up double that height, so good for the average size person. And then let's turn this over carefully. You see some good sturdy wheels here for keeping it on the go. And like I say, this is actually quite lightweight. I can easily carry this around and take it pretty much anywhere I need to go. Okay, so now we're going to go through a few of the other features that the speaker system happens to have. I neglected to mention earlier that it also has a microphone and a remote. My remote either is faulty or they just don't work well, so that's one of the reasons I docked a star off. I'm going to actually also see if they can send me another remote and see if it changes anything. But I'll try to explain it as best I can with what I've got. So I'm going to turn it on up here. You can see the lights start flashing here. Lights up right around the volume there. And I've already hooked it up to my Bluetooth on my tablet. So I can either go through here to get to the Bluetooth on the mode up here, which works much more efficiently than mine does right now with the remote. It takes a couple seconds to come through. So there you go, you can hear the sound. Play with the treble. Play with the bass. There's not a lot on there. And volume and stuff. Play with the volume here. There we go, so you can hear me. The thing I'm having trouble with is when I use the buttons to go on to the next track or whatever, it often actually goes back to the radio and changes the mode. So I'm going to see if that's a problem with this particular remote. Otherwise, you're supposed to be able to pick out your track. You have the numbers here, so you can actually go to like track 100 on here. You can be playing off your USB or your Bluetooth or whatever, and you can use the system for that. So right now, this is a little iffy for me. The other thing is the mic. So I'm switch that on. You heard that click. Now, if I talk to it here, nothing happens. The only way that you get sound is if you talk directly into the end. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So you can hear that it works really clearly, but you have to come through the front of the mic. You can't come from the side. And then it has what's called mic priority. So if I put that on, whenever I talk in the mic, it dulls the volume. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And then you'll hear it come back up. Let's do this a little bit louder. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So you see it come back up. So, yeah, I really like the system for the most part. Like I say, remote's not doing it for me right now. And I would actually personally like a microphone headset for this. But when I asked them about it, evidently I have to buy a system that has some kind of a relay, which would cost like $70, which to me sort of, is against the point of the whole thing. So I'm going to keep seeing if I can find a headset that'll work so that somebody who's teaching dance can actually wear the headset while they're talking. But otherwise, it's definitely going to be good for my classes on Saturday night. Be really fun for karaoke if you're into that kind of thing. Be great for a beach party, something like that, because again, you don't have to have it, hooked up to the electricity. You can run it for at least several hours on the battery. So it has a lot of good applications. Again, for the price point, I think it's a pretty decent unit. If I can get this thing fixed, I'll go up to 5 stars, and I'll come back to give it an update on the written part.